Dear students, today I am here with the next video of chapter Electric Currents and Circuit. Here we are going to discuss about the exercise of the chapter. Part D, first question, state the function of the metallic strips used in a torch. Metallic strips acts as connecting wires which allow the electric current to flow through them and the bulb lights up. Second question, the given diagram shows a tri-cell with its different parts marked 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Which of them are the two terminals of the tri-cell? At 1 and the 5th, they are the two terminals of the tri-cell. At first position, metal cap is there, which is the positive terminal of the cell. And at 5th position, zinc case is there, that is the negative terminal of the cell. Write the meaning of the term electric circuit. A complete and closed path through which an electric current can flow is called electric circuit. State the role of an electric switch in an electric circuit. Electric switch is an electric component that can make or break an electric circuit as per our requirement. Tools like screwdrivers and pliers used by electricians have handles made up of or covered with plastic, rubber, or wood. Why? Because these are insulators and they can save them from possible electric shocks or electricity related accidents. So that's why tools like screwdriver and pliers used by electricians, they are handles made up of plastic or rubber or wood. Why should we always dry our hands before touching an electric appliance or a switch? So we should dry our hands before touching these electrical appliances or a switch, because water is a good conductor of electricity, and electricity were to flow through a person's body, it could lead to a serious injury or even death. Now the part E. Write in brief the working of an electric torch. Electric torch has three main parts: an electric bulb, electric cell or a battery, or an on off switch. So, when we slide or press the switch of an electric torch, electricity starts flowing through the electric cells to the bulb. The bulb uh, has a metallic strip is attached to that bulb, and these metallic strips, they act as a connecting wire. This flow of electric current heats up the bulb filament and the bulb lights up. A student, while performing an experiment in the science lab, connected an electric bulb to an electric cell through an electric switch. He notices that bulb does not glow when the electric switch was set in its own position. Mention any two reasons for the observation. So reason may be the connection of the wires is not proper, or it may be loose, or wires they are not properly clean. Cell may not be working. Either you have attached the used up cell or the battery in the connection, or the bulb may be fused. So you can write any reasons behind these observations. Next is separate out the device listed below into the categories that usually work with either batteries or mains, batteries only or mains only. So certain names of the devices are given, and you have to categorize in these three groups. So radio and transistors, they can work either on batteries or mains. Mobile phones and calculators, they work on batteries only. Kettle, iron press, toaster, washing machine, computer, and microwave oven, they work on mains only. So match the labels to the correct parts of the circuit given below. Will this circuit work? Justify your statement. So we'll match here. So the device which provide electricity is your cell or the battery. You will match this thing with the cell. A device which make or break the circuit is the switch, so you will match this with this switch. And the device which lights up is the bulb, so you will match this with this bulb. So this circuit will not work because the switch is in off position. Next is distinguish between the terms conductor and insulators of electricity. Give two examples of each type. So conductors, dear student, are those materials which allow the electricity to flow through them, and insulators are those which do not allow electricity to flow through them. So examples of conductor are iron, copper, graphite, etc. Whereas the examples of insulators are plastic, wood, bakelite, etc. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.